It's amazing what you can do when you don't know you can't do it. Now, let me say it for you again, because I came up with it and I really like it. It's amazing what you can do. Oh, by the way, do we have anybody from Oklahoma here? The great state of Oklahoma. Would you raise your hand, please? Okay, good. Keep your hands up for just a couple seconds. I'm going to speak real slow for you people. You see, you can do amazing things in your life, but you can't do them with a straitjacket on. Would you agree with that? And by now, there's some of you in the audience going, okay, he's all right, but what in the heck is he talking about? Because you see, I'm here to tell you that every person in this room at one time or another has been in a straitjacket. Now, some of you people are a little bit unusual are thinking, how does he know? Would you come up here, please? Because I need some help getting out of this straitjacket because oh, wait a second. I'm not only a professional speaker, but I'm a mind reader too. And somewhere in the back of the room over there, there's somebody saying, well, if you think you're, I don't know who it is. You think you're so cool, why don't you just get out of it on your own? Would you raise your hand if you're that person, please? I know you're thinking it. Okay, maybe I don't have the exact words, but I know the thought. Would you raise your hand, please? Ma'am, you in the glasses. I think you're the one. Oh, there's two ladies with glasses. Thank you. Would you prefer that I have them get me out of it or if I do it myself? Yeah. I knew you guys weren't going to be easy on me tonight, were you? Yeah, do it yourself. Okay, would you please check all the buckles and everything, and if you can, and see if you can tighten anything any more than it already is. But whatever you do, don't touch the one that's... I said, don't touch the one. Oh my goodness, I said, not to touch it. That middle one's kind of like the cross your heart bra. It lifts and separates. Every time before I do a presentation, I visualize myself. I close my eyes, go behind the stage, and I visualize myself coming out and doing an outstanding presentation for a great group of people. I visualize myself getting a standing ovation when we're done. Now, I tell you that for two reasons. The first one is because I want you to know that I practice what I preach. And the second one is because I always get a standing ovation. And I would hate for you people to feel like you're the worst audience that's ever lived if you didn't do it. This can be painful. You see, what I want you to understand is the first thing, if you're going to do amazing things in your life, you have to understand that you have to have the vision to see that it's possible first. It has to start with the vision. Next thing you need is you got to have some confidence in your life. There are a lot of people, this is one of my favorite things. People say, what do you do for a living, Scott? And I say, well, I'm a professional speaker. And they say, really? You stand up in front of people and you talk? And I said, yeah. And they say, and they pay you for that? And I say, ain't it a great country that we live in? I love America. Freedom! Is it okay if I take this thing off now? Because it's getting really uncomfortable. Y'all excuse me for just a second. One of my favorite things when I first became a professional speaker, I was thinking, okay, fine. Now, how do you remember all that cool stuff to say? How do you do it? I would record things on cassette. I'd put them on a cassette tape. One of my favorites, I heard Les Brown say it, and I went, ooh, this is good. I like this. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So I'd record these things on cassette 3 times. I'd say, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead, and I'd do it slower than that. But I'd say that one time, then I'd pause for about 3 or 4 seconds. I'd say, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Then I'd put this cassette tape in my car everywhere I went. Now, at the time that I started doing this, my kids were a little younger. And sometimes they get in the back seat. Sometimes you're driving around for like 45 minutes at a time. And when I would do that, my daughter would say, oh no, Dad! Not the tape! But I did it anyway. Because I'm the dad. Dads are supposed to hack their kids off. So I would play the tape everywhere we went. It'd be, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And that tape would keep playing. Now, after a while, the kids, well, I thought they tuned out the tape like they tune out me. Why? Because, okay, now see, I thought we had y'all trained when we did the first audience participation thing, and I should have warned you. Okay? You're supposed to come up with the right response when I pause like that. Y'all ready? Do I need to script this for you? When I pause, evidently, when I pause, you say, because you're the dad. Okay, not now. Not now. But you see, my kids, they had tuned out me just like they tune out the tape. Why? Because I love y'all. A few months later, I got to speak at my son's first grade class about what I do for a living. I'm standing there and I'm talking. They said, what do you do? And I said, I'm a professional speaker. And they said, what do you do? And I said, I talk to people for a living. And I swear to you, a little kid in the second row says, and they pay you for that? And I got to the part where I said, do not. And my son, Cody Ray Miller, sitting on the front row, jumps up and says, follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And I said, hey, this kid's good. Must be in the genes. A few months later, I was speaking for the United States Navy, and just before I spoke for them, I was like, you know, you got to come up with a great closing. You got to come up with a great closing, and I couldn't figure out anything, so I was looking for the nautical kind of close. And all of a sudden, I was practicing downstairs in my living room. All of a sudden, it came to me, there's no thrill in easy sailing when the skies are clear and blue. There's no joy in merely doing things which anyone can do. And then I lost it. And then I heard this voice from above. And it was a female voice. And I opened one eye. But there is some satisfaction that is mighty sweet to take when you reach a destination that you thought you'd never make. It was my daughter. She'd learned it. She said, Dad, you going to use that one? I said, yeah. She said, that's my favorite. I love that one. So why should you have the right attitude? Keep the tape rolling. We're going to do that one again. So why should you have the right attitude? No, it's not because you're the dad. It's because it works. Every person in this room can do amazing things. Don't you like the way that sounds? Don't you like the way that sings? Every person within the sound of my voice can do amazing things, but it's your choice. You want to do amazing things in your life? It's up to you. Not your mom, your dad, your husband, or wife. You've got to see the possibilities that life holds for you. Have vision. Believe that it's possible for your dream to come true. Focus on your victories. Forget about the things that don't go right. Then you will walk with confidence. You'll have seen the light. Rejoice because you woke up and you've got another day. Live your life with enthusiasm, and amazing things are on the way. No, amazing things aren't easy. We all know that it's true. But possess a great attitude and they'll happen for you. Some people make promises that they never keep, but through never-ending commitment, amazing things you will reap. If there's a mental straitjacket that's holding you back tonight, you can get out of it right now and get your life back on track. Now, some will say, this won't work for me, I just can't hack it. It will work if you'll escape like Houdini from that mental straitjacket. Amazing things each and every one of you can do, but Don't ever say, I'll get around to it. Do it now. Do it tonight. Do it immediately. Because it's amazing what you can do when you don't know you can't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott the Straight Jacket Guy Miller. It's been my pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the success in the world.